Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies the same item, current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
Sorry, didn't notice you there. Then again, you didn't notice me. So we'll remain passers-by until the next time we speak. I hope that I can make you mine, for another man steals your heart. And once your beauty is mine, I swear we will never be apart.
Walks by me every day. Her and love are not the same. The woman that's stolen my heart, and beauty is her name. I'm hoping I can make you mine, for another man steals your heart. And once this beauty is mine, I swear we'll never be apart.
I didn't take much time to war, ha ha ha, war ha ha ha, war ha ha, war ha. War ha ha, war ha ha, war ha, war ha ha, war ha ha, war ha. War ha, war ha, war ha, war ha ha, war ha. War ha, war ha, war ha, war ha, war ha.
Whoa ha, whoa ha ha.
Whoa ha,
whoa ha ha.
whoa.
Whoa ha, whoa ha ha. Whoa ha, whoa ha ha.
Whoa ha,
Whoa ha ha ha. Whoa ha, whoa ha ha ha.
whoa ha.
Whoa ha, whoa ha ha. Whoa ha ha, whoa ha, whoa ha.
You better do it. Yeah, nigga, you better go switch it up.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Straight on the wings of Lil Kim's Prada Bang is Jaden XD.
I really was about to go Jeffrey Osborne with it.
Oh no, not on the wings of love, on the Prada logo of the bang. I said, oh, she has a designer bayang. I'm into it. Yeah.
Oh, Kimberly, we love you.
Yeah, shout out to, we did it. We survived Pride and the BET Awards.
Yeah. And what else is in Juneteenth? How they cram all that into 1 month now?
I know.
That's ugly.
I know. June. That's why they named her June and fucking,
I didn't even think about that.
Listen, June, it means strength.
Because why? White women would be oppressed so bad.
Right. Listen, they said, oh, we're going to give you a name for strength, endurance, fortitude.
Like bitches Pride Month, bitches Nigga Month, they bitches.
Yeah.
It's Nigga
Black
Music Month.
Music Month.
Krabby One. It's Father's Day, bitch. It's motherfucking solstice.
Yes, it's so much.
It's a lot, dude.
It's so much.
But here we are. Wow, what's your name this week?
I'm your host, XD, aka Mr. I'm Motherfucking Tired.
Yeah, I'm just Jade, aka Jade Tell. Those on Patreon already know, but that is one of my new AKAs. I sometimes dress like Pray Tell. So
yeah,
sometimes.
You know what I did yesterday or this week? We'll see what happens. But I signed up for like that Amazon like style thing, like where they put together. Yeah, I know. So it's like an Amazon personal shopper.
Oh no!
So it's like they have clothes from like all over, and they put together looks for you based on your preferences and things of that nature. And then for like $4.99, they send you like a box and you try things on and you pay for the shit that you keep.
Huh. Okay, well, I really try, me and the Bezos have a very, love-hate relationship. You know what I'm saying? I know, if loving you is wrong, I don't love him. Let's be very clear. But, the convenience has gotten your girl, and I'm trying to be a better person. I do try to shop sustainably and small, but then also, again, that convenience hits, and it's like, yes, I do need silicone baking pans tomorrow.
But do you have I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's Miria, Miria, I want to say. So it's an app that focuses on finding the Black-owned shops through Amazon.
Oh, shit, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's how I've been shopping lately. It's Miiria. It's in your app store. It's not an ad. And
what I would end up doing is finding the Black-owned products and then going to their separate sites so that the Bezos gets none of the money.
That's true. But some people, are excited to be on Amazon.
Oh.
When I was watching, because I watch Shark Tank every now and again.
Mm-hmm. I forgot we on Amazon.
We show is.
Buy
the book. Yeah, we have a whole book and don't even promote it anymore. But yeah, we have a book out.
Oh yeah, it's on Amazon. I mean, technically, I would really like to call myself more of a socialist, but I live in a capitalist society.
Yeah, you're an analog girl in a digital world.
That's it, friend. But yeah, you all can go cop that book on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's called Thank You, the tragic love story of Trevor and Bianca Davis.
Yes.
Written by Jaden XD. For whatever reason, it's got 4 stars. And
keep rating it too.
And somebody left actually, a constructive criticism comment where they told us that we had a lot of holes and things.
Oh yeah.
And we could have tightened up a bit, and I died laughing because I was like, "Bitch, we wrote this." Hold on,
right. Most of the shit was written on Post-its, and then put
under
in
the high grade willow tree. Didn't nobody need to write no book, but I thought that was hilarious. They were like, "I enjoyed it. I just would have really wanted a bit more of this and this," and I was like, "I love that."
Yeah. Maybe we'll get a book deal soon, and we can do a real story.
Maybe, yeah.
You wouldn't want to write a book?
Yeah, let's write one.
I think it would be fun for us to do a real book, a Jaden XD's Guide to Modern Something Hood.
Okay, I like that.
Guide to Modern Niggerhood or something. I don't know.
Jaden XD's Guide to Modern Cancellation.
Yeah. Cancel Jaden XD.
Cancel, yeah, with the boycott Beyonce joint on it.
Yeah. Yes. How to get canceled.
Wow, we really got to revamp this merch because I'm ready to put all of that out.
Yeah. Cancel anti-black, anti-women, anti-gay.
I want them to put the Afro-punk shit on the back.
Yes.
With all of the focus.
Of all the things that we are.
Things you're not allowed to be. We're kidding, guys. If you're new here,
yes,
we are.
This is kidding. We don't allow any of that shit.
Satirical conversation. Understand our humor.
Mm-hmm.
Or leave.
You know, humor is such lost on the foreign.
They're like, it's dark. I'm like, yes, bitch, and hell is hot. So anyway.
Okay.
So what's happening this week?
You know, my week was again very, very tired. I don't know why.
You went to the doctor?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, good.
I think what it was just retrograde had me so bogged down, and then like emotional stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and oh baby, we in the shadow.
Okay.
And yeah, shit is
the shadow.
Yeah. The illest shadow, okay? But you know, other than that, I've been cool. Okay. You know, work has been, you know, I took like 40 days off from YouTube, but I got to go back. But
I did with Patreon, but I got some help, so
yeah,
you know,
I think I need some help with YouTube.
Oh yes, get it, friend.
And this is, you know, if people are out there who would like to work with me, who live in the Los Angeles area, you know where to find me. You know, but yeah, how was your week? Oh, happy birthday to the queen.
Oh my God, feliz cumpleaños, Cookie. I love you. She's 8. That's crazy. I don't even know what to do with that. It was good. We got her a new bike and had a little cookout in the sweltering
Scooty
heat.
bike?
No. Oh, Ray J. I saw him come up on that. What's that show that I just discovered myself that niggas are like astonished when you didn't know what it was? Pass the Mic.
What is that?
Some shit on BET that I guess they've been doing. It's DJ What's His Face, and he has like different artists come on, and they do like
yes,
you know
yes. I didn't know it was a real show. I just thought it was just BET doing shit on YouTube. But okay.
Yeah, apparently it's like a thing, and it's been a thing all
BET
pandemic. So they did it after the BET Awards, which I did not get a chance to watch. I saw clips later on, but I caught the last DMX performance and then the Pass the Mic or whatever, and Ray J popped up, and I just had to tweet Ray J LOL, because every time that nigga's name is mentioned or his face shows up, I just can't help but giggle. Like,
yeah. I have something to say about the BET Awards after you finish.
No, go, please.
This is something that I've been struggling with.
Have you been struggling with it?
Well, no. It's a larger conversation, and it's about us getting older.
Okay.
You know, I get it. Getting older is tough. Is a tough pill to swallow for a lot of us.
Yeah.
But that pill turns into like bitterness. And it's like, there's just a lot of shit that's just not for us, you know, as a people. Like, why are you on the internet arguing with 20-year-olds who don't know who, you know, Mary J. Blige is or Queen Latifah's music? That's more of a us problem than a their problem. You know what I mean? You know.
Oh, see, I would say in reverse. That's a them problem. I'm not arguing with you about that.
Well, no, my point is like, we as older millennials need to let the young people do their thing. We've had our time in the sun. Why are we arguing about Stan Wars and shit like that? Okay, we've had our Lil' Kims, we've had our Foxes, we've had our day in the sun.
We have.
Let the Gen Z XY91, you know, Matrix children be into Roddy Ricch and Megan and Doja Feet. You know what I mean?
And I'm here for all of them, actually.
And another thing.
Those 3 that you just mentioned.
Right. So Lil Nas X, right?
Yes. I support him.
I'm going to have a very honest conversation.
Do it.
This is not, I'm not being problematic or anything, right? But I appreciate Lil Nas X, right? I think it's great that, I don't know how they identify, so I'm just going to say they. I think it's great how they are disrupting the internet and culture with all this gay shit That's wonderful. I'm also not looking as a, almost 40-year-old person for representation in Lil Nas X.
No.
And I think where we as queer people, and black people too, because you know how like black folks will, we try to find, we're rooting for everybody black, or we're trying to find some sort of semblance of positive representation when all representation ain't really good representation.
Like all skin folk and kin folk.
Yeah, but I think in this case, we're, queer folks, we're so thirsty to have somebody that looks something close to us, that's black and free to, express gender or whatever, that sometimes it comes out like things are come too quickly, and so people are insecure about that. Oh. And I think that a lot of us people who were born in the 80s are very insecure about our sexuality because we still got a lot of shit to, overcome.
Fair.
And so it's like, I think it's great that he is doing, or they are doing this type of stuff. Inspire the young folks, because make it better than what the fuck I had or what we had. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it's also very silly to impose like because there was this old gay who was actually really young who was like talking down about Lil Nas X. I joke and say how we're, I'm like the Uncle Ruckus and all that good stuff. But it's also like, girl, that's for them. I've already secured who I am. You know what I mean?
So wait, what was this person saying?
Oh, that, we get it, you gay. You don't got to get up on stage and kissing niggas and shit in the mouth. Why can't you be about promoting HIV awareness? And, I did chuckle when he said, you got to do better for the up and coming punks. That was kind of funny. But
I don't have a dog in this fight.
No, you don't.
Nope. I know my place, nigga.
But you get what I mean? It's kind of like, girl, there is a representation.
Keep your Monique respectability politics to yourself. Like, let this little nigga be free and be whoever the fuck they want to be. And mind your business, okay? If he wants to get up on, if they want to get up on stage and kiss, then let them get up on stage and kiss. It is not hurting you. It is not keeping you from paying your rent. It is not preventing you from nourishing your body.
Call me when you need. Call me in the morning. I'll be on the way. Call me when you want. Call me when you need. Call me out by your name. I'll be on the way.
And this has got to be the most gay, like, BET Awards, like, ever. Mind you, I watched clips of it because me and award shows, when you were a kid, it's like, yeah, let me watch the award shows or whatever. Now it's just like, this is just a lot going on. I don't know who most of these people are. So I'm just here to watch the performances and like the wild moments, but because things are so like choreographed and produced, it's hard to have those like Source Award type moments anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I appreciate seeing the young people do their thing when I enjoy the young people. And the ones that I don't enjoy, I don't watch.
Yeah, my thing, just let the children be gay. You know what I mean?
Right.
If it's not harming you, if it's not, interrupting your Jack date or whatever, then you should be all right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I agree. Let Lil Nas X walk around and do whatever they want to do. And if they want to wear that British hip shit, let them wear British hip shit. If they want to get up and kiss niggas on the stage, let them kiss niggas on the stage. Like I said on Getting Grown, Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears and Madonna all did that whole kissing shit. Okay, we all watched Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie do that super weird shit in front of us many moons ago. So please, we have seen things that are actually disturbing. This is not. But see, what the problem is, you niggas need to go address with yourselves why you have an issue with it.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go look within. What's your problem?
How you gonna win when you ain't right within?
Okay, what's at the root of it?
But I'm sorry. Anywho, Noah's birthday. Tell me.
Oh shit, yeah. It was hot, but it was good.
Okay. Anything else happened with your week?
No, it was just literally a lot of running amok and getting things prepared and recordings and working and rejudging Patreon and preparing for other things. It was a lot. I'm tired. It was an exhausting but productive week. No complaints.
That's good. That's good. You guys always remember you can find us at Patreon. That's where the true mess lives.
Oh, yes, honey.
You could also join our community on Discord, where all the JDNXD listeners gather together and talk shit and be hateful, just like us. It's a wang dang doodle in there. Link is in the description box. Also with Patreon, we have a couple series going on. We are covering Love After Lockup, even though we covered it last week here on the main stage. But over on Patreon is where it will live in video form.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. I was real nervous with the first episode, but the second episode didn't necessarily disappoint.
Oh, no. I'm in it. I know we said we were going to let it come to a close, but I think it's because the stories the life after lockup might be getting a little redundant. You know what I'm saying? But, and these new people they a dice game, so we don't know which way it's going to roll, but right now. Yeah,
I'm into it.
I'm Lil Daryl. Lil Daryl has looked me right on it.
Yeah. We and also we're covering first season of Serial on Patreon. Even though we have said we have listened to Undisclosed and watched the documentary. But yes, we are incorporating all that prior knowledge into our review and recap.
It was just episode 1.
Yes.
It was just
9.
number 1, beloveds.
Yes, just ease in with us.
Yo, with
us.
What I mean? Bitch, is that how y'all do anal? I just want to know. Y'all just ram it on it?
Y'all just ease. Gosh. Y'all eyebrows was burning for 10 weeks.
Booty hole just ripped up because y'all didn't know how to finesse nothing.
Yeah, so yes, we're good. We understand. We're excited.
Yes,
but it's just we gotta take some time. We
gotta chew our food first. We're gonna do live watches. It's about to be a thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Lamaza. He.
Oh God.
Do you have any other update stories?
I think, are there any more? They might be sold out this second round, but I don't know actually. So go over to Zen in a Jar. I have a dish and hand soap collaboration. What you want?
That shit is sold out.
It's sold out again. The second round is sold out?
Yeah, I've been trying to buy it.
Oh, okay. I got you.
And all of the scents that I want to, I mean, it's great. Shout out to Zen in a Jar. This is a good problem to have.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But as the dolls tried to buy smell goods, it goes out. Yeah. And this happens every time, which is a good good problem to have. She's always sold out.
Oh, yeah.
Which means everybody needs to buy.
Yes. And she had to do some revamping with her behind the scenes team. So she was, she put the full...
The site is better too.
The site's better. She put the full explanation on Instagram, so you can go check that out as to, some things that got a little wonky behind the scenes because of, other people being trifling. So, but she got some good help, some solid help. Things are running. Everybody got their dish soap. Who's ordered their dish soap and hand soap collaboration? It's a Nag Champa and Rosemary, Nag Champa and Fig. Hand soap is Nag Champa and Fig. The dish soap is Nag Champa and Rosemary. I wanted to incorporate herbal notes for cleanliness, and you all already know that I'm a crunchy, earthy black bitch, so of course I like Nag Champa. And You know, it was intentionally named. You can go check everything out on the socials, the whole explanation, the whole thing. But yes, we will be releasing, Zen and Jar will be releasing that collaboration every other Friday, I believe. I will confirm that, actually. But it's going to be happening for the next, couple of Fridays. And then I'll have something else fun for you all.
I want to do a collab with Zen in a Jar.
Okay, nigga. We'll talk to her.
I will.
Do something for the niggas.
Yeah,
actually,
I know.
No, it's for everybody. I know this is for everybody.
Yeah, it's hand soap and dish soap. Everybody needs it.
Right.
Every nigga needs soap.
Probably, yes.
Speaking of cleanliness, not to spread any misinformation about the virus. So what I will say is this. It ain't went nowhere.
Oh, no,
So I encourage everybody to mask up, continue to mask up and wash your hands. I have noticed people lacking in the washing hands department going out to places. Men are typically gross in general, but going to restaurants where there's like one bathroom or whatever, it's like, I know you didn't wash your hands, breast, That's bro.
Can y'all, and when you wash your hands, can you clean up under your fingernails? Please. Please.
That's where the mess resides.
That's okay. Where the nasty resides. Where the nasty resides. Where the nasty resides. Scrub up under your nails, and teach your children to do the same.
Yeah. Like, y'all don't feel like, and then y'all end up like picking and biting and having
it's gritty and
like talking about, ooh, it's a snack.
No, bitch.
No, it's nasty.
You're like, when did I go to the beach? You did it.
That's so gross.
Clean your fucking fingernails.
That's so nasty. Oh, golly. That is so nasty.
All right, we ain't got no more announcements. Let's get into a show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I do. Yeah, if you want to help out with me on YouTube, email me. And that's it.
Yes.
That's a hell of a job posting, right?
And serious inquiries only.
Yes, serious inquiries only. You're right. Let's take a break.
Yes. Before we transition, sorry. If you have ever been fired from a job or have a fun story to share around getting fired, please email us at jadenxd@gmail.com or call us at the number that's in the description box. Or you can shoot us a tweet. You can... Well, actually, do we have an Instagram post up?
No, not yet.
No, but we
will. By the time you listen to this, we will. Also, you can leave a message with us directly on Anchor.
Oh, yes. Also that as well. So send us your firing stories. We're going to do something fun with that. All right. Now we're done.
Yes. Now we can take a commercial break, and we'll be back after these mensajes.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Together for 5 years, and
she's my headache.
This boy giving me the biggest headaches in the world.
She stressed me out.
And he stressed me out all the time.
She do the most.
He needs to win the
She's psycho. She cuckoo crazy.
Cuckoo crazy. But hey, you guys.
She's dirty. She's black.
I know we're supposed to do.
Yesterday that I came to the city, living in a cold.
Welcome back. So I don't have any updates for Nivea's Hour of Power, but if you want to go listen to go to Freeish on their Instagram and their video, they did a whole interview with Nivea last week. So go watch. It's a good time.
I feel bad because she actually had a drug problem.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But I mean,
we all learn.
Yeah. Shit happens.
Yeah.
As long as her kids are taken care of and she seems to be on the mend.
Nah, she seems to be on the mend. When I tell you she is the reason for the season. Like she
Yeah. Yeah.
From the facial expressions to the actual comments, I enjoy her every single week, and I'm very excited for the next episode.
Yeah. With that being said, we celebrated 5 years of Jada NXT.
Yes, we did.
Technically last month in June, because it's July now. So, because we missed it, we do have a lot of things planned for our 5-year anniversary, including a couple of things we may have teased on Patreon. If you haven't noticed, which is more of an incentive for you to join. So, we are going to do top 5s of random things because it's been 5 years.
Yes.
Yeah. We did not take notes or prepare anything. This is off the dizzo.
Mm-hmm. All right. Start.
Welcome to the JD65 year anniversary top 5 show.
So I'm asking you, right?
Yes.
Okay. What are your top 5 money-making ideas to try?
Patreon.
Same.
Podcasting. I can't tell you all some of them because then I would spill the beans on some of the things I'm working on. But more releases, more fun releases, that I will enjoy being a part of and having the community a part of. I would like to do professional archery. I think.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this has been a dream for a while.
Really?
And, yeah, professional archery, nigga.
I mean, I'm into it. I've just never known you. That also is very, very on brand for you.
Listen,
but I just never knew you to that being a thing for you.
Because when the apocalypse hits,
sure, there's not going to be a lot of gunpowder.
Exactly. So niggas have to get resourceful, and so therefore, I'm learning how to use a compass. I am learning. I'm learning all of those useful things. And archery will be one of them.
Yeah. We've been learning how to start fire from scratch.
Also important. I need to learn that.
Ever since we started Survivor, it's been like, you know what? This may happen.
My homeboy has a group in Atlanta called the Black Packers, and these niggas be black packing niggas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I said, I've gone camping before, but it wasn't anything like I need to like clink, 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 or start a fire or anything. Like there was a Coleman grill right there. No, but like that's what we need to like really harp on. Like
maybe
I need to learn how to make palm fronds. Surviving Jade. Oh, we can't call it that.
No.
Survivor tactic or living off the land with Jada NXT. How about that?
I like it.
Yeah.
What do you all feel about this series?
That means we got to go outside because listen, on Survivor, how they make the shelter, that shit is genius.
Oh.
Like how they'll get palm fronds, like the palm leaves, and they'll like braid them to have like a sustainable like roof over their head to block out the rain. It's very interesting.
Oh.
I keep telling you should watch Survivor.
Yeah, you do, but
Okay.
Every time you say it, I'm just like, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Give me 5 things you want to improve about yourself. Go.
Oh, gosh. My tone. Ooh, it's bad. My laziness. because I can get when I work and it's fine, but I know that things could be a lot more because I do enough to get by, and I'm like, no, I need to not do that.
Fair.
I need to floss more.
Okay. That's a good one.
That's valid. I would love to change that about myself. But the reason why is because it's like, I really got to take care of my teeth. These are the only ones you get. So,
yeah, until you buy more.
Yeah. What else would I like to change about myself? Oh, obviously, I would not like to be the weight that I am currently.
Okay.
And I would like to... What would I change about myself? The real answer is nothing. LOL. I would like to change my style or develop a style because I don't really have one. Like I used to, but then it's like the things that I once would wear, I've aged out of. So it's like.
Yeah. If I like it, mine is comfort me. If I like it and it's comfortable, and I don't feel like I'm gonna, it's gonna be rubbing all up against me, then fuck it, nigga, I'll put it on.
I can do better. I can do better. No, that's true. I can do better.
Okay. That's a list.
Okay. You ready?
Yes.
For your next one?
Yes.
Your top 5 hobbies, past or present.
Oh, okay. Candle making. Kind of just DIY stuff in general. And, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And when I say DIY, I am not a crafty bitch. I am not a buildy bitch. Okay? I don't do that stuff. I put together a shoe rack the other week and was VV proud of myself. So when I say DIY, I mean making tinctures and like I made my own furniture polish the other day. Dustin continues to make fun of me. But I don't care.
You're like an apothecary.
Low-key.
You make potions and
I do.
things.
I make teas and blends and tinctures and syrups and bitters and candles and shit like that. But it's always shit that I like. I just learned how to make stuff that I need and like. So.
You're like a store on St. Mark's.
Welcome to the Apothecary. This apothecary was built in 1854 by Dr. Ben Davis. He practiced his medicine and making medicine for about 50 years. He died in 1902, but he was...
Yeah, just kind of random stuff, except no jewelry, because I don't make jewelry.
I see that happening for you, though.
No.
You don't see yourself with a rock and a couple of pliers talking about art?
Literally not interested.
Okay.
Not interested in making my own jewelry. I mean, by any means. What was the question again?
Your top 5 hobbies, past or present.
Oh, yeah. So DIY shit, candle making and whatnot and all that. I would like to learn how to sew. So your top 5 hobbies, past, present, or future. There we go. Sewing. Let's see.
Ever since Raja made that dress, I've been inspired. I said, a nigga needs to buy a singer, okay?
Oh, no. I've been wanting to sew for the longest just because I want to make my own clothes. And I would like to be able to alter my own shit. I always have to get my pants taken in a certain place. And then, it's always shit like that. So I'm like, bitch, it would be really, really useful if you could learn how to do this yourself. Eating has been a past hobby of mine. The flute. Actually, your girl was an esteemed first chair flautist. But I, let it fall off after a certain period of time. Is that 5? That's got to be at least 5.
Yeah. I'll let you go off the hook with that's 5.
Wait, we're not ping-ponging these back and forth? I guess not, because...
Well, I didn't answer the other one, so...
Right.
But if you ask me again, then sure.
Okay, we can go backsies.
Okay. Just ask me one, then. It don't matter.
The problem is I don't remember.
Well, then
yeah. What's your top 5 hobbies? Past, present, or maybe future? If you feel like cheating.
Okay. Cooking is a hobby. I realized I went to like 4 hours worth of cooking the other day when I made pot roast and all that good stuff. And I was singing and dancing, and Chris Rogers was like, "You were in the zone." I was like, "Yes, nigga, that's, it was therapeutic."
Yes, it is.
So cooking is a hobby. Also, past, when I was a kid, I used to collect stamps.
Hello. That last stamp in our title sequence was a twopenny mint Post Office Mauritius of 1847, and it would be worth £150,000 of anybody's money. That is, if it was for sale, but it isn't.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. I had a big book of stamps I used to collect. I used to also collect the state quarters when they came out. What else did I do? I used to like decoupage stuff in the past. Like when I lived in Buffalo, I lived in a neighborhood where there was a lot of like rich white kids that went to SUNY Buffalo. So like they would put out a lot of stuff. So like I was taking an art class at the time, so I was sanding and staining and decoupaging and stuff like that. So that was kind of cool. I haven't done that recently because in New York, it's very difficult to do that because, you'll be in your apartment. If you don't have a balcony or whatever, you might fucking die.
Yeah.
Right.
You will die.
Right.
Trust me.
What's a hobby of mine? I don't really, I guess YouTube is a hobby. It's not. Is it a hobby if you get paid to do it?
Why not? I mean, who said it can't be?
Okay, that's fair.
And if you all have contrarian thoughts, keep them.
Right. I do want to bone up on my sewing though.
Yes.
I want to go back camping. Camping was a big thing that I really enjoyed as a kid.
I fucking loved camping when I went that first time. It was incredible.
Yeah, it's minus the initial like, oh my god, it's back in dirt. It's a really good time. It's good to be out there in nature. And
outside of my friend taking me on that motherfucking 4-hour, 8-mile kayaking trip. In which I was like, you did not warn me about this shit ahead of time. I did not prepare enough blunts for this. I didn't bring enough beers for this bullshit. I was very upset.
Yeah. Wait until you go whitewater rafting.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't have no desire because I don't have no black ass desire to do that.
It's fun.
Great. So go have fun. I'll be over here making pancakes on the campfire or whatever the fuck. Like I will get adventurous to a degree.
Okay.
Whitewater rafting, and then they be having those cliff jump things that I see on TV, and niggas may or may not stay in this tube. I mean, why? How do you know you're not going to hit a rock? There's just a few things I have absolutely zero interest in doing. Whitewater rafting and jumping off of a plane and or a string. None of those are for me.
Okay. That's fair. What are your top 5 gifts that you like to receive?
Oh, that I want to have. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A home. No, I'll buy that for myself. No, but I will take a home as a gift. That would be wonderful. With space, my own bathroom would be a great gift. These don't have to be realistic, of course. Because who said they have to be? A trip would be an amazing gift.
To where?
To somewhere fanciful where I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to do shit but shit.
He's the kind of guy that would say, hey baby, let's get away, let's go someplace, huh? Where I don't care. He's the kind of guy that
like I literally have to feed myself. And when I say feed myself, I mean lift my food off of my plate with my fork. I don't want to think about anything.
I want to... I know people hate on this, but I really want to go to a resort.
Man, fuck them people. Go to your resort.
I know. Well, my thing is, you know, how sometimes resorts are bad for the communities in which they are in.
Well, in that case...
Yeah. I don't really give a shit about the internet.
I will tell you that a local, when you get somebody who knows what they're doing, there's plenty of black-owned travel companies and shit like that. You go and you do things on a local level. I personally like to do things on a local level. I also am not mad at niggas who want to go to a resort, but if it is hurting the economy of like the local businesses and people.
Right. I don't want to be a part of the problem, you know? I don't want to be an American being a part of the problem.
Exactly. Which, you know, sometimes we do that. I mean, hold on.
Shout out to Bokeem.
Boo!
We got to get him on the podcast this year.
He didn't answer my DM.
Probably because he thought she was trying to get up on him, and his wife was like, nope.
Was it? I was like, I have a podcast and you are our patron saint. I was like, so would you like to come on and be a guest? I know he was like, you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, bitch. You can.
Listen, niggas be missing out on opportunities for not responding to DMs.
Right? Remember when we ghosted Baby Nut? Wow. Anyway, go ahead.
And Rich Dollars.
Yeah, we ghosted Rich Dollars early in the game.
Yeah. Thank God.
Oh, terrible people.
I know. Okay. It's your turn.
Things you worried about in the past that never happened.
Oh. The thing is, I don't know if they won't ever happen.
You know what? Let's switch that. I actually don't like that because when I answer that, I'm like, no, I'm not speaking that.
We could have a whole episode about fears and irrational fears because I have more than 5. Because I didn't tell you about why I don't sleep naked.
What? Why again?
Because I have a fear that I will shit the bed. And my theory is that if I have drawers on, that is a signal for me to be like, hey girl, don't shit your pants. You know what I mean?
What?
Thought I farted, but I shit. Thought I farted, but I shit. And now it's squishy when I sit. I got poop all in my crack and a little on my sack. I thought I farted, but I shit.
It's like a sensory thing, right?
What about the sheets? They won't block it?
No, because it's not on me. You know what I mean? Like, it's not formed to me. Like, if I know that I have underwear on, in my head, it's like, okay, don't shit your pants. That's just something that, after you get potty trained,
you know
not to do.
Do you know where this came from? Like, how long have you had this irrational fear?
I don't know. I've just never been able to sleep naked just because I'd just be like, you know, what if I piss the bed? And it's just like, there's nothing to protect me. You know what I mean? There's nothing like a little bit comes out and it's just like, ooh, I feel it in here. Let me go run. You know, there's no
That's kind of how I feel about swimming naked in a lake.
Well, yeah, shit can fly up in there.
That's what I'm saying. And like, something might come up and bite my coochie. I'm just like, I'm not with that.
They have flesh-eating bacteria in lakes and shit.
I wasn't even thinking about the bacteria. It was
Oh,
more.
well, there you go.
Another reason I won't swim naked in the lake. Okay, what else?
So we had a very, very high conversation, but it'll really make you think. Because we were talking about how clean is the ocean.
Oh, my
And
God.
if the ocean, like, say, for example, you go to the beach, right?
Yes, I love the beach.
How off, like, so have you gone into the water just to wade your, feet or whatever?
Yeah.
What if that was the same water dinosaurs you touched?
Nigga, what? What
Does
stream
water renew itself? Does water renew itself? So it's like
so first of all, the ocean is one of the most cleansing, disinfecting because of the salt. It's
but my thing is it not the same water? Like, could you have been touching the same water that a brontosaurus had 65 million years ago?
Maybe,
like,
but who said that
water?
brontosaurus is dirty? Unless it's like a brontosaurus from the Bronx. But like outside of that,
my point is, how old is the water that's in the ocean?
Nigga, old. Nigga, I don't like. It's the same water.
Or like at what point are you breathing the same air that Beyonce
let me put it to you in a language that you understand, Black. The ocean has a natural system of dialysis, so it is able to take itself and recycle itself.
Why just because I'm Black, why I gotta understand dialysis?
It's because you're Black. Whoa.
Yeah, my point. The thing is, you could be touching water that was from a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Just like, at what point do you breathe the same air that Beyonce breathes? Like, how long does it take for her to get from her air all the way to you?
Well, I can tell you right now, I'm not breathing Beyonce's air because the nigga ain't taking her mask off in public places. So that's just a boat I'm gonna miss.
That's very fair. But you know what I mean? Like, does air renew itself? Does it recycle? Does it, things that make you go,
Yeah, I think it just keeps renewing itself. There's things that circulate it. That's why we need the wildlife and all of that, and we need the ocean life because they swim around and they make the water move, which it keeps it from being sterile. Nigga, I don't know. It's not new water.
Okay, that's all I'm trying to say.
It's healing water, but when stuff is ancient old, it's usually like better.
Kind of.
Like remedies, treatments. It depends, actually. It depends. But
okay.
You know what I mean. How'd you loop me into you all's useless ass conversation? I wasn't even there.
Sometimes you just listen, sometimes you be thinking about stuff.
I don't even remember what question we were on.
I don't either, but it's time for a break.
Okay.
Let's take a break after these messages. We'll be back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Niggas know I don't cap. I made it cool to jack what I jack. I mean, BK niggas know all the facts. Like, top 5. They know I'm live. They know I'm top 5. You mentioned Brooklyn, well, they know I'm top 5 on the dead guys. Like, he talking hot, then he get his head fried.
And we're back. I'm talking about top 5s off the dome.
To celebrate 5 years of Jaden XD.
Yes. Hopefully you guys can tell we have upgraded some equipment.
I don't know if I did it right, so
we're doing big things. We're trying to anyway. You ready for your next one?
Yes.
Top 5 adventures you have been on.
Adventures.
Now, you could define adventures however you want.
Okay, great. I went camping. That was an adventure for me. That was separate from the kayaking, which was also an adventure for me. I have accidentally been to a crack house. That was definitely an adventure.
Hold on a second. So you're not going to tell that story? Or?
No, not that one. Not that one. No, it was not for me to purchase things for myself.
It was just the accidental, like, oh my gosh, hey. I thought we were just going to.
Yeah.
Oh.
So and no, it was neither one of my parents.
No,
maybe
that sounds like aunt or uncle behavior or cousin behavior.
There you go. Ding, ding, ding. With like whatever's happening in the background of you.
Yes. I got it. I didn't put that on your parents.
Mm-hmm. No. But yes, so that was definitely an adventure, though.
Adventure time. Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant lands.
How long you been doing it?
I've been doing this in 1981.
Is there any chance you're going to stop smoking rock?
I went to Maine, which is predominantly, colonized. That was definitely an adventure, a pleasant one. And let's see, what's my last one? I want to think about this real good. Is that really an adventure? This kind of basic. Well, no, it's not basic. No.
Okay. Are you going to share, or are you just going to just...
I'm trying to think, nigga.
Okay.
I had a kid. That was definitely an adventure.
Yeah, that's an adventure.
I got pregnant.
That's an adventure.
Mm-hmm. Your turn.
Top 5 adventures that I've been on.
Yep.
My uncle took me... We went to Yosemite and we climbed, what was it, the Half Moon, that damn waterfall thing, and I slept on the cliff. So that was fun.
Okay.
Homosexuality, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Big adventure. 3. How do I? The first time I went to the Bronx.
Okay.
On my own volition.
Oh, yeah. I can see how that could be an adventure.
Yeah. I went to, I went to the club. It was called Warehouse back in the day. It's closed now, years ago. But yeah, that was an adventure.
Okay.
What other adventure did we go on? Going to see Tia Marie at the club.
What's up, y'all? Hey, come on. We just busy. Is there any boys around that know how to make a girl feel? That wanna make a girl feel? Make her feel good.
The adventure there really was the mental gymnastics on trying to understand why we were going to see Tia Marie in the club as opposed to actually going to the club.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the timeline of getting to that was the problem. Because it was like, let's go see Tierra Marie. Nigga, what? Just like every like black movie.
Oh, my last one is Jail. Okay, keep going.
Oh my God.
With the soundtrack in the background.
They try to get you, girl. They try to get you. Oh, I will say my other adventure, I don't know if this is the last one, but it was Jail. Not because of me. I went to Rikers to visit a client.
Yeah.
No, I went to... Can you imagine me? First of all.
I'm not answering that.
No, not at all. Absolutely not. Me in prison, no.
No, I can't imagine you in prison at all.
No, not at all. Jail, no. I freaked out being in the back of a cop car once, so they were just giving us a ride home because we got into a car accident. So like,
oh no, I'd rather walk.
Well, we were in Connecticut and we were like 20, or like 21, but still.
I got a little lost not too long ago, and a police officer. I was trying to find Noah's class in Prospect Park, but like you know how big Prospect is. Mm-hmm. And one rolled up. What are you looking for? You need help? I was like, no, keep it on pushing. I'd rather get lost. I will show my child how to eat acorns. You can go.
I know that's right.
Shit.
No, but Rikers was an adventure. I didn't know that. First of all, everything in New York is accessible by train or by bus.
Mm-hmm, for the most
Even
part.
when you think it's not, but it is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Bus
like when you
for
take the
sure.
train.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you take the train to Queensbridge. First of all, it's like the train station is a lot in general. It's like the South Jamaica train station.
Oh.
Right. And then right across from the train station, it's Queensbridge Projects. Mm-hmm. So where Nas grew up, which is not safe. You know, and not to say just because it's a project it's unsafe. It's just that particular project is unsafe. Mm-hmm. So, and right outside of it is the bus where they pick you up and let you off when you need to go to Rikers or come back from.
Yeah.
So, and not only, and Rikers is such a big step because I went to like the women's part. Mm-hmm. So like not only do you get on the ground, you have to take a bus shuttle situation to go to like that part of the campus. Rikers is huge.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
You have to go to like a bridge, go over a bridge and shit.
Yeah. It's big and awful. Close it, please. But yeah, that was a journey. That was an adventure. Bigly.
Okay. That sounds like one. Mm-hmm. Oh, I went to Detroit.
Me too. I went to Cleveland. When I first met Duran, that was an adventure.
I can imagine. I actually went to I need to go finish my purchase on his site. I was buying a blunt holder.
Ain't those cute? Ain't those cute?
With the little hands.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
I
was like, I need to have this. Oh. Okay. Give me 5 elements of your ideal day. Go.
5 elements of my ideal day?
Yep.
Oh, that's easy. Sleep, food, weed, food, television.
Okay, that's valid.
And there's work in between those things, but like
on your ideal
yeah
day?
Ideal, I mean, yeah.
Just a perfect day. Drink sangria.
Oh, but yeah, ideal day. It's literally TV, food, weed, a little, slap and tickle.
Oh, yeah.
a lot of sleep and rest, and yeah.
Okay. Yeah, mine too would be a good slap and skin session.
Yeah. Note that everything would be in my house.
Oh. Now, I would leave at a certain point because I want to go get a massage.
That's
a massage would be a second element. Food also as well would be a third element. And I must asterisk that with good, delicious, decadent, rich, yummy food. Fully coursed. And then also a little bit of sleep. And I think a nice walk. You know, I do love a good walk.
You found a what?
A walk. A good walk.
A walk. So food, boning, food out, massage, and a walk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I'm supposed to have one more. That was only 4.
Yeah, that was only 4.
And weed. Duh.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
Mm-hmm. Your turn.
Let's do a couple more.
Okay.
What are the top 5 important goals that you have achieved?
I worked for myself.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga's a pretty successful little nigga after 8 years, so that's pretty, I'm pretty proud of that.
Yeah.
The fact that I've kept her, alive and going and full and sustained and happy and carefree. That's pretty good. I don't know if I would call it a goal though, because I actually didn't want no kids. Let me see. What else? This wasn't a goal. It was like a goal that became. But I'm pretty proud of it. Once we put some effort into it, I think we've been doing all right.
Yeah.
Yes. Which goes along with working for myself. Because I said my last corporate job was going to be my last corporate job, and it was. And it is. Let's be very clear. Still haven't learned how to sew. Going on one of those fun girlfriend, housewives-esque, minus sans the drama type of trips. That was pretty fun, with my good Judies. Sure, we'll call that a goal that has been met. And, just actually growing into, a person who's pretty happy with themselves. And that's not to sound arrogant. That's just to say, you know what, bitch, you doing all right. You know what I'm saying? Your kid is good. You have a home. You got a roof over your head. You eat and don't worry about having to eat. You try to be good to other people. I've always had a goal of just being a good human being. I'm like, a good human being that doesn't rob from the poor.
That's valid.
I didn't say nothing about stealing from corporations, but rob from the poor, and just tries to be good to other human beings. And that's always been a goal of mine, and I've continued to keep that, and I'm grateful for that.
Come back to the golden rule. Come back.
Okay.
I don't know if that was 5, but we're going to pretend it was. What are yours?
Top 5 goals that I'm proud of achieving. 1, leaving my job and working for myself. Because we all know how big of a deal that was.
Oh, everybody's been on a journey, honey.
Yes. because listening to old episodes, I've realized how much that took up a lot of like space. And then I work for myself. It's like I have room to breathe. Goal number 2, I have improved my cooking tremendously. And I'm super proud of that because it's like I've always like cooked and stuff, but now I'm getting more into like gourmet things so I can truly not order out, because a part of me is like, well, A, the laziness thing, but 2, also, girl, I can't get it to taste how they can, but now that I can, it's like, fuck y'all niggas.
That's right.
So, and even
it's
better.
better when you make it at home.
Kind of what the fuck is in it. 3rd, I am proud of... Well, a goal was to maintain a functioning relationship for a long-term one. Minus the humps and hurdles, that has worked out well.
Of course. We all got those.
Yeah, so that is a goal. Number 4, having and maintaining a positive relationship with my mother.
That's beautiful.
And I know that a lot of Black queer people don't have the privilege to do that. So I definitely try to make it a point to, even though, my tone and how I talk to my mother sometimes, but, she knows it's how I am. But,
yes, she does.
Yeah, I am very proud of that. We talk and we have a good time.
Okay.
And 5, I'm very proud of my friend group. A goal that I've always had is to, when I moved to New York, to make sure that I developed a friend group that became my family. And there's been a lot of people who have been swapped in and out of that. But in the last couple years, there's been solid.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I am proud of those things.
Okay.
And of those goals I have achieved.
I likes that.
My last question for you is, it's your turn.
Oh, it is? Okay. Give me 5 things you have learned about yourself. Look at us having a little introspective. Look at us having a little adult episode of Jaded XD.
I know. Oh, we can't do this too often.
No.
That's why you got to subscribe to Patreon.
They're going to be in the comments like, that sucked. Don't do that again.
Me in the comments.
Like, bitch, we didn't come here for this shit. I'll go listen to Getting Grown, bitch. Easy.
Top 5 things I've learned about myself. 1, that I am patient to a fault. It may seem like I am impatient, but no, I am patient to a fault. I am also loyal to a fault. I have analyzed situations in the past recently, and it's been like, girl, you should have let that go. Way sooner than you did. I have also learned that you cannot go through this life alone. As much as you may want to, and I'm not saying this in a romantic way, because it can be or it can't be, but I will say that and this is in general, but I know that you can't necessarily go through this world by yourself. What else have I learned? 2 more things. I have also learned that I have to letting go of what I thought of what was supposed to happen in my life will definitely free you to do other things and to be really successful. So oftentimes I do still get caught up in what was supposed to be as opposed to what it is. And when I start focusing on what things are, it's less anxiety that I have. Because I don't have to worry about the pressure of, this didn't come out right, or this is not what I intended, and yada, yada, yada. And the last one is I learned that I cannot absolutely not be hot. I get nervous. I get anxious. I have to shit. Like I just cannot be hot at all. Like, giving a fuck only occurs for me in 75-degree weather. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything else is like, nah. I do not like being hot.
Oh my God.
Like, you got your titties out now. It's 90 degrees in New York. It is
I'm fully
pleasant 83 degrees here in California, and I am happy.
Summer heat, summer rain, summer love is here again. I call my girl, we take a ride, cruise the strip, sunset and fine. The top is down.
Yeah, no, I'm fully recording in a bra.
I don't even have my AC on, so
I never can have my AC on when we're recording, so that is why I'm sitting here in a bra, in a brassiere. All right, 5 things I've learned about myself.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize for a period of time that I was a house mother.
Yes, J-Tel.
All those Thanksgivings and all
yeah,
those.
I mean, you used to call it the Lost Boys Thanksgiving and stuff.
Yeah, but, as I realized over time, I was like, bitch, you was always the house mother you now want to be. I'm a pretty intuitive bitch. Number 2. I have come to, really trust my own gutturals and intuition over time and pay attention to things and realize what has led me in different directions and what has led me in successful paths and what haven't. And so, I try to lean a little bit more into that and, really step into my own shit, my own gifts, my own knowings.
Mm-hmm. That's very good.
And not just don't deny things that are gifts, especially ancestrally. Number 3.
That's a big conversation that we could have later about.
Oh yeah,
how we all deny our own gifts for whatever reason. But
yep, and at some point, that is doing not only yourself a disservice, but a disservice to your lineage, to your bloodline, to your generations back and forward when you are doing that. So, number 3. What else have I learned about myself? I'm pretty kind. I thought I was a lot meaner than what I actually am. I'm not mean. I'm straightforward. There's a difference. But I'm very kind. And I've come to realize that about myself over time. I say, you know what? You a really kind-ass bitch. As long as niggas don't... You know what I'm saying? As long as niggas...
You don't have to be nice, but you can be kind.
You can be kind. And I'm kind. I'm very kind. Number 4.
Mm-hmm.
I have turned into my mother in more ways than I care to. And I am trying sincerely to reverse some of those ways. Not all of them, because as Kia says, I would love to be an iOS upgraded version of my mother, because she is absolutely pretty much phenomenal. But, she's also a woman of a particular time. So, just a few revampings. But I have, slipped into some of her ways uncontrollably, and I would like to get that intact. And number 5, man, I really thought I was going to be one of them whooping parents. I really, really did. I thought I was going to be...
I'm so glad you're not.
A disciplinarian, spanking-ass parent. I thought that passed when my kid was born. And just, as time just continued to go on, and I was like, nigga, when you get one, or nigga, when you get to an age where you understand. And then just, time just continued to go, and I never wanted to do that. Never ended up getting into that and realized why. And that was because I knew that there were other ways to, try to guide my child into being a decent human being, but also being a free human being. And then that was an antiquated way of doing things. And while it's not a judgment to however other people choose to discipline their kids, that is my viewpoint on it, that I feel like it is antiquated. And I didn't think that initially, because I wasn't raised like that. I was raised in your pretty standard black household where, we got whooped. And so I learned about myself over time that I didn't even realize that was something that I wanted to change or didn't really want to do. And as time went on, I just never really got into that method and realized that I felt like it was, abuse to a certain extent, because these kids are kids and they're learning and they're growing and they make mistakes. And half of you niggas, I've seen how dumb you are. So, with knowledge and with experience, you're still dumb. But these kids are inexperienced and they're learning and they're figuring things out, and they shouldn't be hit for that. So that is something that I learned about myself. 5 things.
Top five.
Top five. Damn, nigga, look at us with this episode.
I know. Niggas is learning shit about us, and we're learning stuff about each other.
Yeah. That was nice.
Yeah.
That was a nice way to celebrate 5 years, methinks.
Yeah, a little, toned down, but well received and worth that.
All right, well, we will. Don't forget to send your chaotic firing stories so we get back to normal.
Yes, jadenxd@gmail.com. You can send us a DM, Facebook, voice note on an Anchor, or the phone number we have.
Yuck.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we can't discriminate.
Oh.
So definitely send us all of your hateful yet funny firing stories. Hopefully, yours might be shared.
Yep. All right, we will see y'all next week and on Patreon.
Yes, always on Patreon. See you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
Yes, we're moving on up to the top.
That was extremely foolish.
Yes.